Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play American Truck Simulator. We are going way too fast for our own good. Again, almost tipping the trailer over. That was excellent. There's Riley. What, no speed limit here? Okay. Still 60. Not for our truck, though. We're,
Stay right.
way too unstable for that. I probably should have gone there to the right and made way for these guys behind me, just to be courteous. But, oh well, too late now. And there was a big bus in the way. So I don't think that would have worked well. It's getting greener and greener, if you've noticed. We were very much in sort of the deserty... Oh, there's no one else behind me now, at least it seems so. Yeah, we were sort of in a deserty environment, and now it's all bushy and green. Quite interesting. You can see we're going westwards and northwards towards Oregon. There's a motorcyclist. Oh, that was cool, that turbo whistle. Woo. I like it. Wow. This is interesting. Now we have to be actually careful when a sign says, you know, curvy road. Because, well, our truck and trailer don't like that one bit. Oh. I'm looking at the trailer at the same time, and I don't think it's too happy about these speeds sometimes. Let's see. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. That is fine. There's a rest stop here, but there's no one behind us as far as I can see, so we should be fine. Power. Oh, yeah, that definitely had a different sound effect. That's cool. I don't know why, but I was always very much a sound-centered gamer. You know, a game could have sort of average graphics for me, or not even very good graphics, but if the sound design was not great, I was hurting. So, excellent sound effects and music is almost a must for me. And I really, truly appreciate it when games have nice, clear, high-quality, crispy sound effects that are also appropriate. And music. Funny thing is, I used to listen to a lot of music, mostly rock and orchestral heavy metal and stuff like Nightwish and some Rammstein, and things like that. But even back then, I used to listen to a lot of film and game music, instrumentals. And now, for many years now, almost exclusively, I prefer just instrumental music from games and movies. If it's epic, I want it. So, you know, stuff like Two Steps from Hell and things like that. I cannot quite remember the rest of them now because I haven't listened to them in quite a while, but I have a whole list of producers that do very epic music. I think Two Steps from Hell mostly does like trailer type music, but it's very nice. And, yeah, some suggestions I even picked up from people suggesting me that stuff on YouTube, which was very nice, quite a few years ago. So thank you to whoever was that. That was a long time ago. But yeah, these days when I turn on the radio, there's just absolute nonsense on the radio. I just cannot bear to listen to it. The music is horrendous, and I know I sound like an old grumpy guy, but but I honestly cannot listen to a lot of the modern music because it's just it's so horribly auto-tuned, all of it. Come on,
Go straight.
and it's really horrible. Oops. No, come on. Please? Jeez. Yeah, it's horribly auto-tuned. There's practically no good melody to it. It's all just... It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And yes, I fully accept the fact that I sound like a grumpy old guy that says, "Oh, when I was young, boy, we used to listen to good music, blah blah blah." But you know, it's just how it goes. Come on, man, it's green. Oh, they get green. So almost exclusively now in the car and at home, I only really listen to game and movie music. Instrumental. Yum. So, it's kind of weird. I still think the 80s and such were really good as far as music goes, because people could actually sing. Of course, there's also people that can sing today, but what's going on? Why are you braking? Okay, I thought it was a red. But there's just so much auto-tuning done today, I really, truly cannot stand it. And like I said, most of the stuff seems to be this weird, horrible mix of hip-hop, pop, No. So the 80s, I think, was really the best because you had some really good music. Of course, you know, subjective opinion. You know, old grumpy man again. But they could sing. Sure, I think there was auto-tuning in the 80s as well. At least, well, some of it.
Straight.
But it wasn't as advanced as it is today and easy. I'm actually not sure
Stay
when
right,
auto-tuning
then turn right.
appeared en masse.
Turn right.
Alright. And, you know, what I'm trying to say is that the singers actually had to know how to sing. And it was just a completely different experience, I think, when you can actually hear the singer just mold and shape their singing voice
Stay
into
right,
what's
then turn
required
right.
instead of having that horrible, annoying auto-tuning in the back. Just ruining
Turn
everything.
right.
Also, mumble rap, I think it's called mumble rap. What in the frickin' hell is that supposed to be? You've gotta be kidding me. Give me epic orchestral game or film music any day of the year. Or give me some good AC/DC or stuff like that. Alright, we've got 2.5 hours to go. Should be there quite soon. We're actually taking this exit.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Wait, what? Why does it... What? Why does it want us to go there? Right. That does not make any sense whatsoever. So we're going to ignore that.
Exit right.
No. Also, why is it 45 here?
Finding new route.
Yeah, I'd say finding new route. That was weird. 25. No, that's for the road above us, probably. 25, my foot.
Stay left.
These guys are doing 45 as well. Actually, more now. There you go. That's bizarre. Gotta slow down. Come on, slow down.
Go straight.
There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Come on, please gotta move on. Yeah, that's a shame. With that pack of extra cars, most of them don't actually have the new sounds from the mod. I wonder if I could mod the mod myself, if there's some kind of a config file you can change in that, but it's all one file. Nah, I just cannot be arsed right now, because I would have to figure out how to unpack the thing, and then it's probably not a config file, but you probably have to find the name of each of the cars and then assign a sound to them. I'm assuming it's something like that. Supermarket, pharmacy. We still have plenty of fuel, so not worried about that.
Go straight.
Okay. That's a very sort of pretty town. What happened to that UPS truck? It was like on stilts or something in the front. Power. I wonder, you know, all these little side roads and everything, what if they make like European Truck Simulator 3 or American Truck Simulator 2 and they start using procedural generation? Not when you're playing the game, but when they make the game, instead of, you know, hand making all the roads themselves, just do the smaller ones via procedural generation if it works good. And then you have all these bloody roads available everywhere. Probably be quite overwhelming. I'm sorry, motorcyclists. I know you hate this, but oh, that's really cool. Are we in Oregon already? We should be, because it's 1:36. Wait a second, we should have been in Oregon a while now. Because I recognize this greenery and such. Yes, we are. Of course we are. We have been for a while. We're in past Bend. Yeah, I definitely recognize the greenery. And the farmland and such. Man, I missed US. So much fun. And the services, man. The services. Now, you gotta remember that I live in a pretty tiny country, and you know, even though we have quite a lot of things, it's not on the level of the US, and I think a lot of Europe, at least in the major cities, will have a lot more services than over here. But in the US, it's just crazy. Every, like,
Get ready to turn left.
every 1 mile pretty much, you have 10 different fast foods. You've got 4 different gas stations. You've got, you know, 10 different supermarkets.
Turn left.
It's really quite insane how much stuff there is. Oh. There we go. Yep. Oops. That was my fault. I wanted to do it like this. So that motorcyclist is still behind me. And look at the road we're going on now. That's gonna be cool. Oh, the view. Oh, that brings back memories. Not exactly this view, of course, but it does bring back memories. Oh, this is cool. Have we ever driven this Serpentine road? I don't know. Oh, I like this. You know what? You remember when I was complaining about there not being any sort of slopes where you actually had to keep your exhaust brake on for a long time? Well, there still aren't, I think, but with the reduced trailer stability and truck stability, you actually are required to be more careful about your speed. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, I do have to use braking much more now. It's a lovely viaduct. Look at that Mustang there. Still 30 here. Power. I'm really sorry about Mr. Motorcyclist behind me. I would get out of your way if I could, but there's no place for me to actually stop. I have to really hug the right side of the road here. You can see in the top right mirror there how I'm hugging it when taking those corners, and now the opposite side. Because that trailer is quite big. Power! Oh, I can feel the engine, you know, rumbling in my steering wheel and the force feedback. There you go. Now you can overtake me. That's really cool. You can feel it just going. It's really cool. Sorry about that. I'm not going to be going to 6 high. There is no point. Okay, if you're going to overtake me, put your bloody pedal to the metal. Come on. Because I'm going to go left here. Because the lane will end. Seriously? What are they doing? Alright. Your choice. He had plenty of opportunity. That is something I noticed with American drivers. On roads like these, they're a lot more sort of scared of overtaking, it seems. They still will overtake, of course, but it's all very, you know, oh my god, we have to prepare for this and make a plan, and it's like just put your blinker on, make sure that it's all free, and put your foot down. That's it. But I think the problem is, one, they're more used to more casual traffic than over here in Europe, where it's more all racing oriented, which is not necessarily a good thing, mind you. Although sometimes it can be fun. But it's also due to the fact that there's a lot more police presence in the US, and they will quickly get you for speeding.
Stay right, and then continue straight.
And I don't think that they will take... I was just overtaking someone, so I had to use full throttle as an excuse. I'm not sure they do actually allow that there, because I think how it works over here is you put your foot down, overtake, and then reduce speed back to the speed limit, and that's fine. If it's not a dangerous overtake, they won't stop you for it. Unless, of course, you're being a hooligan. So, yeah, I mean, you know, swings and roundabouts, in both in the US and here in Europe. Oh, wow, this place looks amazing. Oh, there's a slope. I actually have to use exhaust brake all the time. Love it. Yeah. 18,000 Rafale. Nice. Come on. I have to slow down. I don't think anybody goes... Oh, no, they will probably go here.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, I like that slope a lot. I wish there were longer slopes. And like I said, I wish they would actually model the... Okay, Okay, so they've got stop sign. They would simulate brake overheating and such, so you would really have to be careful with how you brake.
Get ready
Especially
to
with a
turn
trailer
right.
like this, which would probably
Turn right.
overheat your brakes very quickly. Okay. Oh, train. Come on, honk. Oh. I do that sometimes when I see trains and I'm outside. I do the whole honk motion.
Get ready to turn right.
And sometimes the operators do honk. Which scares the bejesus out of me because it's so loud. Okay, where do we park this? Perfect! That's what I like for articulated trailers. Just drive in and that's it. No ridiculousness. I like it. I like your style.
This is where it ends.
What are these guys? Mines something? I don't know. Alright. No? A little bit more? Okie dokie. Excellent. 826 miles, 202 gallons of fuel. Alright, we're almost level, halfway to level 30. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for watching. As always, we're almost at 100,000 XP. And I will see you in the next part. Bye-bye.